In Brooklyn, we're delivering results that matter: justice, fairness, and safety for the 2.7 million people who call this borough home. Our team of over 1,300 prosecutors, investigators, analysts, and staff serve the largest population in New York City, handles the highest volume of arrests, and works tirelessly to meet the demands of modern justice. This past year, we saw incredible progress. Brooklyn recorded its safest year from gun violence on record, and we've driven down major crimes in many areas. These accomplishments didn't happen by chance. They're the results of innovative programs, strong partnerships, and a commitment to justice for every Brooklyn resident. But challenges remain. Violence, trauma, and hate still touch too many lives, and technology has created new avenues for crime. That's why we're not just meeting today's needs, we're preparing for the challenges of tomorrow.
This is the story of how the Brooklyn District Attorney's Office is building a safer, fairer, and more innovative future for justice.
In Brooklyn, reducing violence starts with addressing the trauma and despair that fuel it. By investigating in restorative justice programs like Project Restore, we're breaking cycles of violence and creating safer communities.
Project Restore focuses on young men at the highest risk of gun violence, those involved in rival street groups. Through mentorship, emotional support, and job training, we're giving them the tools to turn their lives around.
Project Restore helped me help a lot of people, friends, family.
But Project Restore gave me the track and to find myself and find who my identity was.
In its first year, Project Restore worked with 30 young men. None were incarcerated during the program, and many found jobs or returned to school. By expanding restorative justice programs like this, we're not just reducing crime, we're building hope and opportunity for the future. Brooklyn's strength lies in its diversity, but the rise of hate and division threatens to undermine that strength. Too often, vulnerable communities are targeted, and not just by criminals, but by those who seek to vilify and marginalize them. At the Brooklyn District Attorney's Office, we are committed to protecting every resident regardless of their race, religion, gender, sexual orientation, or immigration status. We believe that justice must include everyone.
Hate crimes don't just harm individual victims. They send shockwaves through entire communities, creating fear and division. Whether it's a violent assault, vandalism of a house of worship, or targeted harassment, we vigorously investigate these crimes and hold those responsible accountable. We also work hand in hand with community leaders to prevent hate crimes before they happen. Hate has no home in Brooklyn, and we're standing together to ensure that it stays that way.
In Brooklyn, everyone deserves justice, regardless of immigration status. Our office was the first in the nation to hire immigration attorneys to ensure that victims can safely seek help without fear of deportation. Immigrant communities are often targeted by scams, wage theft, labor exploitation, and sex traffickers. These crimes thrive in silence, but we're working to ensure that every resident knows they have a right to be heard, respected, and protected.
Our Immigrant Affairs Unit conducts outreach to build trust and provide specialized support for victims. By addressing the unique challenges immigrants face, we're ensuring that Brooklyn remains a welcoming, safe place for everyone.
Diversity, equity, and inclusion are not buzzwords in Brooklyn. They're core to who we are. We strive to recruit attorneys and professional staff that reflect the community we serve. From Lunar New Year and Caribbean Carnival to Hanukkah and LGBTQ Pride, we celebrate Brooklyn's diversity every day. Over the last year, we hosted 11 Cultural and Heritage Month events and celebrations. Our Office of Public Engagement team participated in events in every Brooklyn neighborhood. The relationships that we build are the foundation of public safety, trust, and fairness.
Brooklyn's diversity is our greatest strength, and it's our responsibility to protect it. By celebrating our differences and standing united against hate and division, we're building a borough where everyone can thrive.
In Brooklyn, justice means standing with survivors of domestic violence, sexual assault, and human trafficking. Our gender-based violence division is one of the largest in the country, with 1 in 5 members of our office dedicated to this critical work.
Our office provides comprehensive support to survivors, from securing orders of protection to ensuring their voices are heard in court. We use a trauma-informed approach, connecting survivors to resources, housing, and counseling while holding offenders accountable. Every survivor deserves safety, dignity, and justice, and we're here to stand with them every step of the way.
Brooklyn's commitment to victims of gender-based violence is unwavering. By providing compassionate support and pursuing justice, we're helping survivors rebuild their lives and make our community stronger and safer for all.
As crime evolves, so must our office. We're embracing artificial intelligence and advanced digital forensics to work smarter while building highly skilled teams to dismantle cryptocurrency scams. We're investing in the technology and the talent needed to stay ahead.
Cyber criminals are targeting Brooklyn residents with sophisticated scams like cryptocurrency fraud, often preying on seniors and other vulnerable groups. Our virtual currency unit has disrupted multi-million-dollar operations, including pig butchering schemes that trick victims into making fake investments. We're working to protect residents and hold scammers accountable.
Our digital evidence lab processes massive volumes of data, from phone extractions to video analysis. We're not just solving crimes faster, we're ensuring that innocent people are exonerated and our evidence is rock solid in court.
The Digital Evidence Lab is also helping us address emerging threats, like ghost guns made with 3D printers. These untraceable weapons are a growing danger, and we're using every tool available to take them on in Brooklyn.
With growing caseloads and new discovery obligations, technology provides a vital path to help our team meet the demands of a fast-changing litigation environment. Our Bureau of Litigation and Technology, BOLT, is working to develop AI-assisted tools to help us speed up routine tasks through automation, allowing our attorneys and staff to spend more time on the information that matters most. AI isn't just about efficiency. It's about delivering faster and fairer justice for the people we serve.
The Post-Conviction Justice Bureau is comprised of 2 units. The Conviction Review Unit, which investigates credible claims of wrongful convictions, and the Parole, Clemency, and Sealing Unit. That unit reviews the cases of people coming up for parole and advises the DA on the best position the office should take. The DA has supported many individuals in their quest for parole, and while his recommendation isn't dispositive for the parole board, it carries great weight. The unit also advises the governor's office on clemency petitions and helps members of the public seal old criminal convictions. The Bureau's work is important for several reasons. It helps correct some of the wrongs of the past and ensure that the true perpetrators of crime are held accountable. It also helps incarcerated people who are reformed and no longer a threat to their neighbors secure a chance to positively contribute to society. In all, the Bureau's work reflects the DA's commitment to public safety, to fairness, and to promoting trust in the criminal justice system.
By leading in post-conviction justice, we're not just delivering fairness, we are creating a borough where everyone has opportunity to contribute, grow, and succeed.
In Brooklyn, we've made incredible progress. Record low gun violence, fewer major crimes, and stronger, safer communities. But we know the work isn't finished. We're building on our achievements by addressing violence proactively. healing trauma, protecting the most vulnerable, and investing in the tools and talents needed to meet the challenges of tomorrow. With your support, we can keep our neighborhood safe, inclusive, and thriving for generations to come. Together, we'll ensure that the Brooklyn District Attorney's Office remains a national leader in justice, innovation, and fairness.